guys, welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video, I know I do a lot about the Beatles, and I'm not a huge Beatles fan, but I'm just finding really cool stories about them. So if you'll forgive me for that, I promise I'll get to more country. And if you have not watched yesterday's, go watch it. It's funny, it's short. Hulk Hogan the wrestler, swears that he was almost a member of Metallica. You have to go watch that. Please check it out. Today's is on how John Lennon was uncharacteristically gracious after getting introduced to Brian Wilson 3 times. Take a look. John Lennon and Brian Wilson were contemporaries, releasing cutting-edge music with the respective bands that influenced the industry for years to come. Wilson said Lennon and the Beatles is a major influence. Therefore, he was excited to meet him. At a party, Wilson asked Lennon's friend, Bernie Taupin, to introduce him to the Beatle. Then he asked him to introduce him again and again. While Lennon had a reputation for being prickly, particularly at this time of his life, he was kind to Wilson. In the early 70s, Lennon and Taupin attended a party at Gene Martin's house. This was during Lennon's Lost Weekend, a period of time when he had made headlines for heckling comedians and getting into drunken fights. In short, he was not at the most patient or understanding. As Lennon and Taupin mingled, Wilson asked the latter to introduce him to the Beatle. While Taupin felt certain that Lennon and Wilson had met, he agreed. So naturally, Nyquist turned to John and replaying that Brian would like to say hello. And of course, he did gently and pleasantly with no hint of surprise at the request. Taupin wrote per the Times. They conversed briefly, and very soon John and I found ourselves in some other corner of the room where Brian found me and whispered once again into my ear that he'd like to meet John Lennon. Taupin relayed the information to Lennon, who once again greeted Wilson. It happened once more, and Taupin introduced a straight-faced and unwavering Lennon to Wilson. As they left, Lennon revealed that Wilson had wanted to discuss Across the Universe with him. "Sorry about that," I said. John looked at me and smiled, and in that unmistakable Liverpoolian drawl said, "Bless him, he's not well, you know." I think it was very neat, very cool how Lennon did that. That's how you find out if a person's got a heart. That's how it is. That's all I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, if you have not watched yesterday's yet, please go watch it. It is so funny. Don't forget about classic TV, facts, and trivia. Have a great day. God bless you. And I'll be praying for you.